Hello, my beautiful mommies. Welcome back to my breastfeeding series. Today, we're going to be talking about the difference between breast milk and formula. So, I hope that I can get you on my bandwagon of breastfeeding your baby. So, let's get into it. Breast milk versus formula.
You got problems in your life and you need advice. All you gotta do is ask Chauntel.
Okay, so there is tons and tons of research out there and information. I'm just gonna give you some key points that I think that you should be aware of if you are considering giving your baby formula over breast milk. Number one, God gave us breast milk. Why do you think He gave us breast milk? He gave us breast milk because it was the best thing for our babies. So breast milk has antibodies. Formula does not. When you take your prenatal vitamins and you eat well, you produce natural vitamins for your baby. That is not natural in formula. They do put a bunch of vitamins in formula, but some vitamins don't set well with the baby. So it's much better for them to get it directly from your breast milk. Breastfeeding is good for the mom and good for the baby. It reduces lots of diseases and things that babies can get later on in life, including but not limited to being overweight. It can reduce anemia, type 2 diabetes, Hodgkin's disease, and so many more. For women, it can help reduce ovarian cancer, reduce breast cancer, and lots of other diseases. Now, in addition to that, it will help you to shrink your uterus a lot faster and your stomach. Ooh. It's also a great time for bonding between you and your baby. It's an amazing time for you to spend together and learn each other. Did you know that your baby can smell you up to 50 feet away? That baby can smell that milk. Breast milk is a lot easier to digest than formula, but with that, you're going to be feeding your baby a whole lot more if you're breastfeeding them than if you're doing formula. So just keep that in mind. But the upside to that is you don't have to make a bunch of bottles. You don't have to clean a bunch of bottles. You don't have to warm a bunch of bottles. It's the perfect temperature for your baby all the time, and all you have to do is just pop it out and feed the baby. Breastfeeding your baby will also reduce the risk of SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. Breastfeeding has also been known to increase cognition and possibly give your baby a higher IQ. Breastfeeding is free. It's gonna save you a lot of money. Formula can cost $200 a month and sometimes even more than that. So it's gonna save you a lot of money, and you can't buy that stuff. That's the good stuff. But if you're breastfeeding your baby, you're gonna have to eat right, and you are not gonna be able to smoke or drink. When you give your baby formula, you determine how much the baby's gonna drink. But when it comes from the breast, the baby determines how much they're gonna drink, and I think that is so much better for them. That means that they're not gonna be overeating. The one thing that I hate about breastfeeding, all the things that I love about it, is pumping. Because I work during the day and I have to pump, and if you don't pump, you can lose the amount of milk supply that you have. So that is one thing that I can't quite stand. But other than that, it's not so bad. Also, occasionally you're going to leak, so be ready for that. You don't have the problem with formula, so just keep that in mind. So anyways, I hope that you guys found this video helpful and educational, and if you know any differences in breastfeeding and formula feeding that you would like to share with us, please leave them below and let us know how you're doing with your breastfeeding. How's your journey going? I want to know. Email me questions at askchauntel@gmail.com or hit me up on Twitter with the hashtag askchauntel. Love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Some of you may be breastfeeding, trying again for the second time, and I'm here to tell you that you can get through it, and it can be great, and it can be painless at some point.